Welcome to Who Wants to Be an Entrepreneur with Nancy Gaskins, inspiring and teaching everyday people how to create, fund, and live a life worth smiling and talking about. Personally, I believe the best way to do that is by becoming an entrepreneur and owning and operating your own business. My name is Nancy Gaskins, and I help entrepreneurs just like you to discover creative ways to grow your business. This is just one of my many platforms that I use to provide entrepreneurs with these creative ways to exponentially grow their business. If you're ready to rise higher, go further, faster, I invite you to let's connect, partner, and profit. One of the exciting things that I'm doing this fall is I have invited a wide variety of aspiring, emerging, and seasoned entrepreneurs to come onto my show and share their entrepreneurial experiences with you. They're going to be sharing the good, the bad, the ugly. Folks, these are everyday people just like you and I who've agreed to come on here and share what they know. They're going to try and inspire you to follow those dreams that you've had. So dust them off, get ready to learn, get ready to be excited, get ready to be challenged, and let's learn what it means to become an entrepreneur. So on today's episode, I'm happy for you to meet Mr. Jeffrey Berger. Now, what's interesting about Jeffrey is how we met. One of the things that I'm known for is I am a power connector. That means I am the queen of networking and collaborations. And you never know how you're going to meet someone or how that's going to come to be. So, Jeffrey, I'm going to let you explain how we met and what it means to network and how powerful this is.
Sure, Nancy. Thank you. And I'm really humbled to be on your show today. And thank you. Yes. So my friend Olivia Vo, who I actually met in a previous business venture up in the Northeast in Rhode Island. We became friends and we kind of lost contact, but then we got re-engaged and connected through LinkedIn. And this is how she introduced me to you, Nancy. And you know, unfortunately, the previous business that we were involved in, it did close its doors, and we all went onto our own lives. But the uniqueness of staying connected has been beautiful, and that's how we got introduced. And I'm so blessed to have been introduced to you and your amazing program.
Well, thank you very much. We're so glad to have you on board. So, Jeffrey, let's tell them a little bit about you, your background, where you're from, where you live. Just tell us a little bit about who Jeffrey Berger is.
Sure. So I lived in, and I was born and raised in Western New York, Buffalo, in a suburb of Elma, New York, outside of Buffalo, New York. I actually counted last year, I counted that I moved 17 different times in my life. So I was in New York, and then I was living in Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and now I'm down in Southwest Florida, and I'm staying here. I'm not moving again. And, but my background is about 25 to 27 years of software engineering. And I have actually, I actually left corporate America. And what I was doing was following that traditional path of working, you know, the typical job. But I found that over the years, you know, it wasn't in alignment with my personal or professional, you know, growth ideas. And I just wanted something more because so much more was lacking from my job for over 25 years. And, you know, I felt that they were really taking control of what kind of lifestyle that I was living. And now, I'm in control of my lifestyle. So in August of 2016, I actually embarked on my own self-discovery journey.
I love the fact you sat there and talked about you're the only person that's even got remotely close to how many times that I've moved. I'm an Army wife and we've lived all over. We have went over 30 moves.
Wow.
Now I think that and we've been married 37 years. And so every time I hear somebody, buddy, I know all about that. That is pretty wild. I think I have one more left and I know where I want to get to. So anyways, I'm excited about that. So kudos on you. So let's talk about your business. Share what you do. Who do you help? Who's your target market? And give us a glimpse inside your world of entrepreneurship right now.
So yeah, it's really interesting because I was introduced to this unique business opportunity. It was actually a fluke, and it's in the network marketing space. I actually wasn't looking for something in network marketing. However, what I decided to do was take a look because, as you know, getting information it never hurts because information is power. So when I did my deep dive and found out that the company was basically mission-based and was leading the global mental wellness revolution with a unique platform that it had to offer, and its core values of love, integrity, innovation, service, and humility. It was a category creator in the network marketing space, as well as what was very, very important to me, being in health and wellness, which I'm in now, is that the product line is science-backed, clinically trialed, plant-based. It's also award-winning. And that totally resonated with me as a business owner because I'm passionate about health and wellness. I had my own journey in regards to a path that was leading down to, early death through family history of health and, things like that.
So tell us about this science that's disrupting the health and wellness industry. I am excited because there's never been a better time right now. I'm learning about all these new technologies and all these things that's going on out there in the marketplace. So I'm very excited to hear what it is that you're going to share with us today.
Absolutely. So the science that's disrupting the health and wellness industry is the microbiome. This is the gut-brain axis. And in 2000, it actually, Hippocrates is the first documented in history stating that all disease starts in the gut. So this is the science that is really coming into the forefront into the public over the last 4 to 5 years with their research in their clinical studies. They're now publishing their results in medical journals as well as scientific journals, showing that there's a huge correlation with your gut health in relationship to physical and mental wellness overall.
You mentioned mental edge when speaking about your business. What's this all about?
So yes, mental edge, and I apologize because I actually messed something up here, and I'm going to take ownership on that, and what I do is I basically am a certified health and integrative wellness coach, and asking people, are you sick and tired of being sick and tired, trying to figure out what's going on health-wise. Are you looking to find your mental edge? Mental wellness is the new physical health and the foundation to everything. Focus, stress resilience, mental performance, physical and financial wellness. Want to eliminate poor sleep, stress, anxiety, low energy, or depression? What are you doing about it today? Interested in finding out? How about a free wellness assessment and a 30-minute discovery call? What is mental edge? So great question, Nancy. Mental edge is the combination of, 4 different elements in regards to people's overall well-being from a physical and a mental. We talk about people's energies today are really, really low. Their anxiety, their depression, their stress, that is moodiness. It really ties into gut behavior. And what you're really feeding your gut. And then we've got inflammation. Everything involves inflammation. Every disease, everything that goes on when you're not well, it's some type of inflammation. And then we have the aspect of sleep. People are not sleeping. People are depleted in sleep because of, working 2 and 3 jobs, working 60, 70 hours a week. And people are just feeling yucky. So that's kind of what mental edge is. It's all of those enveloped together because if they're working and you're doing really well, they work synergistically together. But more and more people are just feeling yucky on a daily basis. And this is what we're trying to get people away from and understanding what's causing that.
So what might be the path? Let's just say if somebody wanted to reach out to you, can you kind of walk us through the process of what it would mean to work with you through this business as either a customer or a team member?
Sure, absolutely. For a customer, what I like to do is I like to schedule them to actually take a wellness assessment and provide a 30-minute free consultation. And we review the results of that. I like to ask questions, get more information to really get to the root of the issues that are going on. What are the underlying circumstances? Whether they're eating, the bad foods or they're in a bad environment, and provide value, provide direction, and provide information because they are the ones who make the educated decision in regards to seeing if it resonates with them specifically. So I'm more of an educator from that perspective for customers, preferred customers. And that's both physically and mentally when we talk about that. The second aspect of it, as far as becoming a business, a collaboration on a business aspect of it, I actually, being a health and integrative wellness coach, so many wellness people out there are really struggling in as a result of COVID-19, and they're struggling in their businesses, whether it's the gym, a fitness trainer, nutritionist, massage therapist. So what I do is I actually coach wellness enthusiasts how to achieve abundance and optimum wellness, physically, mentally, and financially, with proven social media strategies. And those strategies are taking people online, giving them presence. What we do is we help people basically teach them how to brand themselves, find their avatar, and basically help them launch their business and to the phase of growing their business, and then finally scaling their business to unlimited possibilities.
One of the things that I'd like to share with folks, we're talking about direct sales. There's such a wonderful, wonderful plethora of opportunities out there available. You can find any kind of product, any kind of service, something. You can find something that's going to resonate with you out there in the marketplace. And one of the biggest challenges that the majority of people worldwide are facing is this health problem. I mean, we're overweight, like you said, we're stressed out, we're maxed out on all the pharmaceutical drugs and all of this other kind of stuff. And so this is a great space to be in, because you've got plenty of customers, ready, willing, and able, and needing your products and services, and we want to help people do better, live longer, and have better lives, not just health-wise, but financially as well. And this business model will enable you to do that. And so something else that we need to talk about is you can work these businesses. We're going to kind of switch gears. We've talked about the product side and the benefits and all of that. Let's kind of dive into the entrepreneurial side of it. A lot of times it doesn't cost an arm and a leg. One of the stats that I've been sharing is the average startup in America right now is $10,000. And for most people, that might as well be $1 million, because they just don't have an extra $10,000 laying around, or they can go neck deep into debt and hawk their house and their cars and everything else, and that's risky. You don't want to put your lives and your family in jeopardy. So one of the things that you need to do here is consider all of the wonderful things that you can have. You can have a small business startup for, a couple of $100 usually sometimes. And then it's just amazing how much money, the potential is there. And including in that is you've got access to coaches, just like Jeff here, and people who've been there, done that, got the t-shirt for it. There's lots of personal development, the training. I mean, for me, in direct sales, that is one of the best things. I am a personal development junkie, and I love it. Anything that I can do to make myself better, business wise or personal, is a great thing. So I don't know if you'd like to share some tips and advice that you'd give somebody that's interested in becoming an entrepreneur.
Absolutely, Nancy. And you hit many of them on the head of the nail there. Business, first of all, business passion. Too many people jump into a business without really understanding, and they think it's a quick get rich thing. Nothing is quick and get rich. Find something that you're passionate about, something that resonates with you internally, and be able to get involved with it actually emotionally. So building that passion within yourself to developing something that's unique. The second thing is, as you said, personal and professional development. This is key to anybody who's doing business. Most of us grew up in the world of go to school, get an education, go find a job, and be the mice behind the Pied Piper. We're not taught to think for ourselves. Personal and professional development is key. It is the key to helping us develop our own internal uniqueness, because we were put here for a reason. I don't think we were put here for a reason to fill corporate America's pockets. We're put here for a reason to provide value, provide direction from within our own uniqueness. And then the second or the third aspect that I want to bring about is the coaching. You know, the coaching skills are what's really important here, because it actually takes you to that next level within your business. And just like for me example, to give you a prime example, is when I started with my business, I knew nothing about social media attraction marketing. And this curriculum, this leadership course is actually offered free when you come on board to our team. It's over a $10,000 ticket. We walk you through this. So what I've done is I've been coached through the developers of this system, as well as coached through the team, because we have a workshop. And as you get coached, then you become a coach. And that's why I'm coaching. I want to coach other holistic wellness or health and wellness entrepreneurs who are interested in taking their business to the next level. So those are the three keys that I wanted to throw in there for people interested in looking at being an entrepreneur.
What lessons have you learned? What's something that maybe you know now that you wished you'd know back then when you first got started, that you can help us? One of the things that we do here, folks, is we don't want you reinventing the wheel. We have a ton of expertise and knowledge and resources that we're trying to share with you so that you don't fall prey to some of the mistakes and things that happen to us. So you can go further faster and grow your business truly exponentially if you'll just listen and take advice from those who've come before you.
Absolutely. Great point. So self-worth with the right mindset is number one. We grew up with lack of self-love and lack of self-worth because we've always been told, you're dumb, you're stupid, you can't do this, whatever. What I've learned is once you develop a self-love of yourself because of who you are, what you are, you have that power to develop that self-worth, because those are types of energies, and those energies are actually emitted from you, and people receive those energies. If they sense that you're not confident, you're whatever, your lack of, that gets read by that individual. So you need to be able to, and I didn't learn this until I was 62 years old, you know, all those years. But I finally understand it, and it's amazing once you understand it and embrace it. Because,
all right, stop for a minute, because I'm just going to say it. Everybody on here is looking at you saying, I can't believe that. 62 years old. How old are you? There's no way.
I'm actually 65. I'm 65 years old. So
whatever you're doing is working.
it's all about the body-brain biome, that gut health. It's feeding your body biome. So thank you very much. I'm very humbled by that. Thank you so much. The second thing here is really, it's all about providing value. What I've learned is that there are so many, there's great companies out there, but it's all about, you know, it's like, here's my product, buy this and blah, 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 blah. No, we're here to provide value. We want to get to understand what the problem is. As I said earlier, getting to the root of it. We need people to get to know us, like us, and trust us. And the only way that you can do that is by building relationships. And that is so key. I learned that the hard way. I was involved with network marketing years ago, and it was always about pushing the product, pushing the product. People are sick of that. So that's what I learned. It's about providing value, and that's what I do. That's the last thing on my list is product, okay? Because I want to really get involved with that. The third thing is I perform CPR on my business every single day. Consistency, persistency, and you all know what that is. And then the last thing is resistant. And resistant is resist those dream stealers out there, because you've got so many people saying, oh, you're doing that thing? Oh, that'll never work. That's stupid. Why are you doing that? Do what you want to do, because that's why I said earlier about developing that passion. I'm passionate about the microbiome, the gut-brain axis, because I was like 5 to 7 years away from death, following in the footsteps of my father, his sister, and his youngest brother. But I changed that. I didn't want to be a family statistic living with diabetes and heart disease, so forth and so on. So be passionate and resist those people, because you can do anything that you want to if you put your mind to it and just it's all about failing forward. We learn from the failures, get back up, fail. Oh, what did I learn? Keep going. Those are my 3 nuggets.
Wonderful. John Maxwell has a great book out there called Failing Forward. And one of the things that I've learned is they've also said that it takes 17 times for you to fail as an entrepreneur before you hit it big. How many times have you failed, folks? A lot of us run with our tail between our legs. And I've said this multiple times, but it's true. You know, you get out there once or twice, you get embarrassed because you fail, you lose your business for whatever reason, and you just decide, okay, this is not for me, this is not going to work. Well, that is not true. You just have not found your niche yet, or
Right.
you didn't learn from your mistakes. Just keep on going, get up and do it again. I love that, Jeffrey. Thank you. So do you have a special offer for our listeners today?
Sure. I would love to invite people to check out their mental edge. Are you feeling stress, anxiety, depression, lack of sleep and energy? I invite you to take a free assessment, as well as that does come with a 30-minute discovery call, evaluation. Let's review it. What have you got to lose? So I invite you to do that. And if you're interested in that, what you can do, I'll give you two ways to contact me, if that's okay with you right now, Nancy.
Certainly.
So the first thing is you can text me on my cell phone, and I'll know it's this group because I never give out my cell phone. My cell phone number is 716-570-2150. Text your name to that and then put #mental edge. Then I'll know it's from this show. Again, that's 716-570-2150. Your name, #mental edge. And then the other way is go to Jeffrey E. Berger. That's Jeffrey, E as in Edward, Berger, BERGER.biz. Go to the contact page, and then there's a button down there, inquiry today. You just fill in your name, your email, and then #mental edge. That'll come to me and I'll get in touch with you.
Sounds fantastic. I'll put your information also in the description for our YouTube channel so folks can get a hold of you there. Jeffrey, do you have any closing remarks? Can you think of anything that we might have missed today?
The only first of all, I want to thank you again from the bottom of my heart, because I'm really humbled to be on your show. You are a dynamite woman, and I love you for that. The second thing is I encourage people to really be open to change, be open to getting information, because that's what changed my life in regards to my health and wellness, was finding something that is of this caliber, because we are leading the global mental wellness revolution. Gut health is definitely associated with your mental wellness. And for those that are interested, I also do workshops on Saturdays from 12 to 1 o'clock. Take a mind break. It educates you about this as well. So thank you.
What Central Standard Time, Eastern Standard Time?
Perfect. It's 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Okay. And if you'll send that to me, I will make sure that I get that also in the description so that they can join you on that, or you can give me a link or whatever you'd like to. Folks, this has been great today. Thank you again, Jeffrey, for joining us. And one of the things that I would like to invite you, because of something that Jeffrey said, was you need to surround yourself with people who are going to be good for you. And a lot of times you have friends, family members, coworkers. They're toxic, folks. They're toxic. And so if you're not around people who can inspire you to make you want to rise higher, go further, faster, you need a tribe of people that you can get plugged into. And that's one of the things that I've created over in our network. We have people from all over the world. And guess what? We are there for you. We are honestly, at any time, 24/7, you could go on there and you can ask a question, get advice or whatever. We're all very, we want to make a world of difference with our lives, everybody there, and we are committed to one another. That's what makes this group so successful. So before we get off here, I want to invite you, come join us, take us for a test drive for our Lunch and Learn Zoom Friday events. You can find us on Facebook, and it's 11:30 to 1 Central Standard Time. Bring a little 30-second pitch. We do a little bit of training. We have some fun. We network. We share best tips, practices, and all those things. But that will certainly get you around, around 100 new people every single week. And it's amazing the contacts that you'll make, and you'll be surprised when you get done how much better you'll feel. Because honestly, I know I went for a lot of years, I did not have a good support system, and that stifled my growth, that stifled my business, all kinds of stuff, people trying to push you down, just like you said, saying you can't do that. I'm an idea person, so I could sit with a group and have $1 million ideas, brainstorming sessions, all day long. That's what I do. That's who I am. But I had people around me who were small thinkers. And so that prevented me, even though I had a great mindset and all that stuff. If you're not careful, guess what? Instead of you inspiring those people to rise higher, if you're not careful, they will bring you down. So it's very, very important for your mindset that you surround yourself with good quality people. And our tribe of Eagles, our entrepreneurs, is just the ticket. And let me tell you what, it is the prescription that you need. So again, this has been Jeffrey Berger. Thank you very much for joining us today. And we'll see y'all next time. Take care.
Thank you. Bye.